Hey everybody, Sean here, and this is Sean's Stories, and today is January the 29th, 2021. Man, where has January gone? Like, it's crazy, isn't it? That it went by so fast. But anyways, February is just around the corner, just a few days away. And Groundhog Day, February the 2nd, is just about here. Now, if you do not know what Groundhog Day is, there's a movie actually about it with Bill Murray. I have to say, I love the movie. You know, Bill Murray, it's Groundhog Day. The day starts over and over and over and over, and that's enough overs. Anyways, it just continued to be one big giant loop of a day. But anyways, it was a good movie, and if you want to know something more about the movie, on the channel Adam the Woo, he actually does some on-location sites of basically where some movies are, including Groundhog Day. Anyhow, so Groundhog Day, in a nutshell, if you're not familiar with it, is they have this groundhog. And the most infamous one is in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. And they have Punxsutawney Phil, and he's the groundhog. And so the deal is that if Punxsutawney Phil comes out of his little cage or whatever he's living in, I think it's like I don't know, like a gopher, or like a groundhog place, shed or something like that, a little home outside. Anyways, so if he comes out and he does not see his shadow, then spring will come soon. And then if he does see his shadow, we have 6 more weeks of winter. Now, we do have, no matter what happens, winter does not end until sometime like March the 20th, which is 6 weeks from February the 2nd. Now, if he does not see his shadow and spring comes early, I wondered, well, what exactly does that mean? Like, how do we know that spring is coming early, and how do we know, since, you know, the official is not till March the 20th. So, what that means is that the majority of the days, the temperature will be 40 degrees Fahrenheit for the majority of the days, which is really kind of great. I mean, I'm looking forward to 40 degrees almost every other day. But because it's been really, really, really cold around here. It's not like a polar vortex like we had like in 2018 or something like that. I think it was 2017 or 2018. We had the polar vortex and it was super, super cold. But there's been like, you know, we just had one of these really cold, what they call that, like a bomb, like a cyclone bomb of a winter storm that came by. They call it a cyclone bomb. It's on, you know, land, and it's not out in the sea, so they call it a cyclone bomb. You can look it up on the internet. Anyhow, so they just had one of those, and it's super cold and dumped a bunch of snow, and yeah. So maybe I hope that Punxsutawney Phil is going to tell us the real deal, and hopefully it will be an early spring. So if you did not know, here's another thing. So just the other day, I found out that in the UK, McDonald's is dropping the breakfast wrap and the breakfast bagel. Now, just about a couple of months ago, I got up one day and I said, you know what? I'm going to have some McDonald's. So I headed over there. And I was looking on the menu and I was like, hey, where the heck is the breakfast bagel? And I'm like, hello? Where did it happen to the breakfast bagel? And so I guess here in the United States, they haven't had the breakfast bagel for a long time. So that made me drive over to Tim Hortons. And I was like, at Tim Hortons, and they had the breakfast bagel, the breakfast wrap. They had breakfast, everything. And I was like, oh, whew, Tim Hortons, you saved me. Now, luckily enough, here in the north, we have Tim Hortons, and I don't know if they are actually a thing down in the south. So if you're in the south and they don't have Tim Hortons there, I guess where are you going to get your breakfast bagel from? Put your comments in the comment section and let me know what other fast food chain restaurant that you know of has a really good breakfast bagel. I'm just saying. Anyways, so that's just some interesting news that I found out just recently, and now the UK, I guess they don't have it anymore. So there's a big hoop-de-loo going on about Elon Musk and the new, I have to read this off this, Neuralink brain chip. Basically, what it is this brain chip that they're developing that you would have in your head where you could talk, your brain would send signals to machines, like maybe turning on and off your refrigerator, your coffee maker, maybe even your car. Can you imagine like having this brain chip and you're driving your car by just thinking about things like turn left now, slam on the brakes or something, kind of like it'd be a little different than having your Tesla who kind of stealth drives. You'd be driving it, but it would just no hands. It would just be your brain, right? So this could be really, really basically science shattering, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. Be groundbreaking, that is another term, for basically everybody. But I'm not sure that I would, people are concerned about, and I'm also concerned about, I would not want a brain chip at all. First of all, they put this brain chip in your brain, and it would have to work with your brain, and then also you'd have to have you'd have to have a brain surgery maybe to have a brain chip. Or maybe they would, I don't know how it would work. Anyhow, and then I guess you'd be talking to other machines. I mean, this is getting pretty high-tech and really sci-fi here. Elon Musk, just stick to going and, getting people out into the outer space. Yeah, we can leave the Neuralink stuff for a sci-fi movie. I'm just saying. So, I live in Detroit, right? And we had past tense, we had Matt Stafford as our quarterback. And then last year, when we got a brand new coach, bye-bye, Matty. Right. So we gave him up to the Los Angeles Rams. And it seems to be a trend here in Detroit that we actually get rid of great players that we didn't really recognize that they were so great because the rest of the team or most of the team wasn't really playing up to their potential. So basically, the team was not doing so well, the Lions. I mean, everybody knows about it. We've been really bad. We were like the bad news bears of football for some period of time here. So anyhow, Matt Stafford is on the LA Rams. They may be going to the Super Bowl. We'll know more at the end of this weekend. The end of this weekend? Yeah, I think it's going to be the end of this weekend. We'll know who's in the Super Bowl. Will it be the Rams? We'll have to figure that out. They are playing the 49ers, which I like because the 49ers are from San Fran. They have SF on their hats. Of course, those are my initials. Anyhow, we'll have to see what happens. I mean, we just gave the Tigers a couple years ago gave away Justin Verlander, and then all of a sudden, bam, he's in the World Series with Houston. So I don't know. Here in Detroit, we give away players that are really great caliber, top-notch, athletes, and then they go on to play with great teams and win championships. Too bad we can't win the championships here while they're here. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. So I haven't done the Disney Dish in like a couple of weeks, but I am getting back to them. They will be returning this Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the evening. That's right, Tuesdays, 9 o'clock in the evening, the Disney Dish. It's basically what I found over the week that I thought was interesting on Disney, and I'm going to, usually I go over the stories. It goes by pretty fast, but this time I'm going to find one story that we can talk about for a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So I cannot wait to be back with the Disney Dish news and views about Disney's news and what's going on lately with the parks. I'm not in Florida, but I have opinions about what's going on like everybody else. That's why it is my Disney Dish. Anyhow, that's what's going on. Make sure you subscribe. That way you get the notifications. You can hit the notification bell. You subscribe. And we really appreciate you watching again. Anyways, talk to you guys later. And for now, over and out.